Hey everybody, I'm Cafe Kaz, and today we're going to be going over the new hero, Choux, and the update for 8/20. So, when I first saw this hero, right, I just want to say that we were all wrong, okay? The people who thought that she was a dragon, completely incorrect. It's not even time for Chapter 3 yet, and for some reason, everybody who thought it was Mickey Mouse was right. Okay, she does have the little mouse here, the little mouse ears and everything like that. Apparently she's not even a real Suin. But going through her skills and stuff like that, she's tanky as heck. Alright. When I first saw her, and I saw her skills and everything, I was like, okay, so we finally have another water bruiser. And at first I thought, okay, I want to skip this character, I don't really care about it, but then I realized something. We only have like 3 water units. This is the first water non-limited character that we've gotten in a very long time. So that kind of made me give her a little bit, you know, more of a look. She does give crit resistance on her 3rd skill and gives herself immunity. And when I saw this, I kind of thought, okay, well, crit resistance is innately a 50-50 chance, right? It's not anything too special, but the fact that she gives herself immunity gives herself a little bit more sustainability versus like crowd control teams, random debuffs, you know, ML Tywin's not going to be as strong against her and stuff like that, right? And HP scaling damage just means that, you know, she's going to live longer. I think that it'll be good versus like a lot of the red heroes that are out right now, right? Not counting Charlotte because, okay, we all know Charlotte goes through crit resistance, but you know, stuff like K-Ron, right? It's gonna help out against those red damage dealers that we didn't really have anything for, especially if like SSB was banned or taken away or something. Yeah, she has D. Corvus's tank stats, which is insane, absolutely nutty. I also noticed that she's a focus unit, which is pretty ridiculous. We're getting more focus units now, right? She gains 3 focus on her 3rd skill, 1 focus on her 1st skill, and what this Foosh does is when it's maxed at 5 focus, you get an additional 20% defense penetration, knocking that up to 50%, and you reset the cooldown of the skill. Now, I want to see the damage numbers on this, right? I need to see the damage numbers on this. And there's no cooldown here or anything like that. Obviously, she's going to be a little bit Mola intensive because she is a damage dealer. But anything with defense penetration is insane. I think this is the first non-Dark Corvus unit. Well, yeah, Dark Corvus. This is the first non-Dark Corvus unit that has HP scaling defense penetrating damage. Right? It's pretty ridiculous. And we all know after seeing Remnant Violet's 3rd skill, I like how she bops Remnant Violet here. After seeing Remnant Violet's 3rd skill, we all know how strong defense penetration is. Crow? Oh, Crow. So is this the first just, Crow scales off of lost HP. Yeah. It's not like HP scaling. It's like missing HP damage and then that factors into the thing. Kind of like how ML Ken has missing HP. Oh, wait, they are. Oh, you're right, actually. I'm incorrect. Okay, oh, true. This is the first one that we can build on crit damage. All right, how about I say that? Okay, we'll retake that. Okay, maybe not ML5. This is the first non-ML5 damage, scales off of crit rate, crit damage, HP scaling, defense penetration. Okay, there we go. Hey, we got it, chat. Chat keeping me honest. I think her 1st skill is really good as well, right? Because it increases combat readiness by 20%. You can't go wrong, right? Max HP damage, increase combat readiness by 20%. It's pretty legit. You just bop, gain some extra focus. You know, you're moving up in the attack bar scaling. Very good. And the interesting thing here is that, well, the first thing that I noticed was that she doesn't have any debuffs. Right? She's not debuff reliant, right? She does have some defense penetration, which means that on defense break she'd be absolutely insane, but she herself doesn't have any debuffs or anything like that, right? And I feel like that'll make her a really interesting character, which means that a lot of units won't end up counting her. She doesn't affect with resistance, right? She's not going to get 15%ed by anything. There's no RNG. It's just consistent damage. You know what I mean? So I think that's going to be very nice. Originally, I didn't want to pick her up, but I think that I will just because she's a new water unit, right? And we don't really have any water bruisers outside of like SSB, right? So I think she'll be decent enough. She's small, and people were saying that she's a lolly, and at first I didn't believe them, but apparently she's 15 years old in canon. Okay, so yeah, she's kind of small. Just to mention her artifact and stuff too. it's okay, right? It says when you suffer a non-critical hit, you increase combat readiness by 16%. It's all right, right? It's kind of like a Strax Gauntlet Durandal, but like you don't have to take missing HP. You just gain combat readiness. Kind of Gunther arty, but like at the same time, it's like, wouldn't you rather just have damage, right? There's no warrior support. That's the problem. Yeah, people did say it was a show too. There's no warrior support. We need more warrior artifacts that are good. This is just okay. It's just all right. You know what I mean? But yeah, for like Kitty Corso, you'd want to use Strax Gauntlet, right? Because you get 60% resistance instead of 20%. And then some extra combat readiness when you don't take a critical hit, right? I don't think it's worth pulling for a bunch of copies of this, especially because it just increases the combat readiness. I mean, if you want to pick one of these up, you can, you know, just for collection's sake. Get that 20% resistance, get a little bit of combat readiness. I think it would go to, what, 12% at plus 15? Be okay to test out. Like I said, Mickey Mouse is the first water unit in a very, very long time, so I'll be picking her up. I do also want to go over the actual patch itself. If we scroll back to the top, I just want to say thank you. Smilegate. My guild has one of these frames. They looked so garbage for so long. Okay, this is a huge improvement. I love it. Okay, no more MS Paint. It's really, really nice. I think these ones actually look spectacular. This little like red top 3 frame. Yeah, it's clean. It's very, very clean, right? Going through here, we are going to get an additional Proof of Valor, an additional 30 energy a day. Some people were talking to me about this and they were saying that it's a little bit underwhelming, but like if everybody donates 50k in the guild, you get like 1.5 mil a day. I think an extra 30 energy, not bad, right? Not bad. Also, this is going to be fun to play with. We're definitely going to play with this on stream. A duplicate class ban, a new mock battle mode, dude. This just looks so cool, right? You get to just have fun with it. I know some people were already playing around with this kind of mode in itself. It's nice that Smilegate is open to implementing, you know, new ideas for like mock battles. Maybe they'll have like a special ladder one of these days or something like that. This shows that they're open to the possibility of more modifications of like, you know, just standard, right? We don't just have to play standard all the time. And that's good for fun, right? Doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be on the like de facto ladder itself, right? I would think that it's not going to, but it's nice to have fun, right? No more Adamant Aureus. Yeah, you can't double knight up here. Okay, obviously we have 2 more banners, and I would say that they're bait banners if not for Tywin's Crown of Glory. This artifact broke. Why does this exist? It's so strong. Removes 5 souls from the enemy when the caster suffers an attack that targets all allies. This is nutty. This is nutty. Now, I was doing the math, and I think that my Athletica CDOM Judge Kisei's Cleave still works fine, only because you can now gain souls on soul burn, right? So, like, Athletica will skill 2, then I'll lose 5 souls. CDOM will go ahead and skill 3, then skill 1, and she'll soul burn it and gain the soul sword. Aux skill 2s, I can still soul burn Judge Kisei. So it's still cleavable, but I feel like this is going to be really, really broken in RTA, especially on somebody like ML Tywin, basically preventing your enemy from ever soul burning. Ever. Because you're stealing souls with skill 1, you're stealing souls every time your enemy skill 3s. It's going to be super strong against SSB teams, right? They'll never get any soul burns. It's ridiculous. I don't understand why this artifact is so strong. And the other thing that's crazy about this artifact is that you can't see it. You cannot see this artifact. When you see a unit that counters something, and you're in the pick ban phase, immediately you're like, oh, okay, there's the Bazaar that's countering my FCC and, you know, my Vivian and everything. With this, it's hidden. You don't know if they've got Adamant Aureus Holy Sack or if they've got Crown of Glory, and that's what makes this truly terrifying. You'll never be able to see this coming until you're already losing your souls. So, interesting artifact, but kind of spooky. They're just doing a bunch of quality of life for this patch as well. They also made this improvement, right? Where you can enter your own expedition for free. For one time. I think this is very, very nice because we entered this metagame where, like, I would invite out all my friends and I would be like, I'm not entering, I get rewards for free. Why would I spend 20 energy for the rewards that I get for free? Well, you know, Smilegate was like, you know what? we're not gonna make it so that you have to enter your own battles. Instead, we're just gonna give you the first battle for free. Here you go. Help out your friends, okay? Don't get mad at people if they're unable to clear it. You know, you've got one free battle. You can clean it up. I think this is a very, very good change, because they could have just said you have to enter your own expedition to get rewards, which would have been dumb. I think this is very, very nice. Also, we can actually collect all of our rewards at once, which I think is very, very nice. This right here, receive all, because it sucks going bit by bit and clicking receive, receive, receive. So we don't have to do that anymore. I think it's really, really nice. Skipping over the artifact pack, because this is... Don't pick this up, come on, unless you're hyper whale. You don't need this, okay? Trust me, you don't need this. The big change, we get an additional 4 Molagoras per month. That's right. Hey, 2 times a week now, we can get them for silver transmit stones. Now, I heard a couple of people saying, you know, I have a hard time getting enough silver transmit stones. I would just say, make sure that you're getting your Geithers, feed your Ithers to them, sell your 4-star heroes after you finish triple S-ing stuff, sell 3-star penguins, and we'll make it through this, okay? These Molagoras are super important, okay? And everybody asked for more Molas. So now we not only have these extra 4 Molas per month, is that we also have 3 free Molas per unit. Mind you, you have to get level 10 friendship, but it's a step in the right direction. Very, very nice. I don't sell dogs. I don't sell dogs. I keep my dogs. EXP. It's a lot of energy. But yeah, any Molas that you're adding, I'll take that. I think that's very, very nice. And then also, I'm hyped for this. I want to play around with this. Maybe eventually we could get more costumes. I can play dress up with my units, change the background. You know, we'll put Seaside Bologna on that new beach background and stuff like that. If anybody wants to show off more units and stuff like that, you can pin stuff to the lobby, which I think is really, really cool. You can press auto battle automatically. I don't think anything else in this patch really, really matters. I do think that there were a lot of really nice quality of life changes. I am hyped for Choux next week. And especially I'm hyped that they got rid of the MS Paint Guild Wars borders. I think all those things are really, really cool. But tell me what you think about this patch. You know, let me know down below. And as always, this has been Cafe Kaz, and thanks for watching.